This is Trigger, the resident goat on Devine Fisheries. It does look like a G. I think he wants to come out, but to be honest, I've heard he's quite violent, so that's why I'm filming him from the safety of this fence. Yes, Trigger. Joined me at the start of a 48-hour session on a fishery called Devine Fisheries in Accrington. I'm fishing with Paul, Adrian, the owner of Carp Fishing, my local tackle shop. The owner, or one of the owners, Tom, of this fishery, has kindly given me and Paul the specimen lake to ourselves for 48 hours to do a video, hopefully helping promote the fishery. So what we're going to try and do, hopefully show you some fish that we catch, I hope. That's the first aim. Facilities, what's in it is a match lake as well. We'll have a go at nosy on there. I'm going to go and see Paul now. I'll see what he's doing. He uses solid bags. He fishes slightly different to me, I think. Ask him that many questions, and I mean, he's shot that much, I think he's going to start charging me rent. But I'm going to go and see him now. If he's seeing outliners, anything, I've had a couple of liners. Yeah, I'll show you around the lake, and hopefully we'll be able to show you a fish or two. The following rules apply at Devine Fisheries. For any further information, you can contact the fishery via the details in the description. Yeah, so we've got hooks apart, secure gate. To be honest, I can't see anyone coming up here anyway. Like a trail up there, but I can't see anybody coming on, really, unless they're fishing. Like I think there's a farmer knocking about somewhere as well, but yeah. Better view of the match lake. Our first job was to find some fish, so we got on our toes and it didn't take us long to spot a few carp milling around. Finding them proved to be the easy part, as catching one was going to be tricky given the warm weather conditions. Regardless, we needed to get some rods in the water.
Right, rigs. Because we don't really know the stock of what's in this fishery at the moment, we've opted for just simple tactics. So the good old solid bag. What we've got on that one is bag of micro pellets, and I've got 12mm scopex squid on the rig. Dead simple. Submerged leader in £30 to an inline drop-off system. What the actual rig comprises of is a Fox inline lead drop-off style with a tail rubber and a double ring swivel that will drop the lead off in the event I needed to. Fish gets caught up in anything. So we've gone for them two tactics solid bags, purely and simply because we don't really know the stock level in here, and we don't want to go in with it with hammering bait in and spodding and so on and so forth. So we've gone for a bite at a time type of tactic. So that's two of my rods. On the third one, I've opted for Fox Camotex semi-stiff with a little snowman rig on it and a size 4 curve shank, Fox curve shank. That is just fished literally on a leg clip system with a Fox fused leader and all I've done with that one is threaded a sculpet squid stick mix, and that is soaked in the sculpet squid syrup, the bait syrup. That's just literally cast around anywhere that I see fish showing, any fizzing, that I don't want to crash a big solid bag on them. Little stick always gets you a bite. So that's a tactic so far. I know Dave's fishing very, very similar to this. So we'll go over now and have a look what he's using.
Yes, as Paul said, we're fishing very similar. So just have a quick look at my rigs and what I'm doing. Right, first one, got a snowman ball back rig, basically. 12mm krill bottom bait to a size 4 hook, anti-tangle sleeve, bit of putty, normal shrink tube, silicone to trap the hair. That should just waft over the weight of the hook. That's on one rod. The other two rods are fishing on ever faithful solid PVA bags. Again, simple, really simple. Got a 12mm wafter. Size 4 hook. I always use 4. I use a 4 for most things, to be honest, apart from zigs. Shrink tube, 4.5 inches maybe, supple braid. I've got an Avid lead onto an Avid bag stem, and it's a ring swivel version, so you just loop it off. Really, really basic. Another setup, if I can remember where I've put it, I've actually been on an adjustable zig. I've got one out now, so obviously I don't want to reel in, but I'll show you the components and how I've got it set up. First thing is the little boom. Adjustable zig, it's basically a marker float with a zig on top of it. We've got a boom for, not long that is, sort of like a braid, thick braid material. Obviously we've got lead, and I've picked a flat pair lead because there's a couple of bars knocking about, and where I've seen the fish cruising, obviously I don't want a round lead in case I land on the side of one of the bars. I found the top of one, but I don't know the sort of, what's the word? I don't know the angle at which they drop off, how steep or shallow it drops off. So that flat lead, and it lands on the side of a bar at an angle it should still hold. So that's the reason I'm using a flat lead. Yeah, so obviously your line would go through the hole. That sits in there, and you just take it off a foot at a time, or 6 inches at a time. But yeah, we've got a float, inline, buoyant float, quick chain swivel in the top, and basically you've put your zig, you just hook your zig onto the quick chain swivel. I can hook the floor with that, but I can't hook a carp with it. 3 foot of dedicated zig and floater not mainline, well, hook length, and then I've got a Fox zig liner. In my opinion, it's just the easiest thing to use for zigs. You can't really balls them up. Black and red's my favourite. That's a size 8 floater style hook, well, zig and floater hook. Paul's just getting our gear ready. There's fish milling about everywhere, absolutely everywhere. There's loads of 2 blokes over there, they must have come on for the day. Yeah, nice little veranda here if it's raining. That's alright, hook smart. So you got out the office bit there. That's where Trigger lives, can hear him ringing his bell. Hook's absolutely furious as far as goats go. So the gate and that. But you got a proper, there's a shower in here, obviously you have to ask for the key. But it's a proper toilet. There's a light. Don't know where the light is, but yeah, how's that? That's proper, that, innit, for a fishery. That's the best fishery sort I've ever seen. Shut that up. Yeah, so swing for the kids. Guessing that's something to do with old Trigger. Right, Paul's in already. How long's it been in that?
3 or 4 minutes.
Absolutely tore off.
It's a little PVA bag. Just in the edge. Just nips over on the match lake. Just have a look on here, see what fish in here. Apparently it's stuffed with a fish, and You can have a real good day's fishing on here if you want some small ones. I think they go up to roughly about £20, where the average being like this up to £15–16.
It's a nice fish, that.
There you go.
Yeah.
So there we go, nice little common. First one on the Match Lake, Devine Fisheries. Lovely little pristine common there. Probably say about £4 or £5 maybe. Apparently they go up to upper doubles on here as well. So let's get this back, see if we can grab another one.
Finally, I managed to hook one. I've had an absolute nightmare. I've missed a load of fish off the surface. I can't find my sunglasses. Yeah. Lost a bread bomb in a tree. But finally, I managed to hook one. We've come onto the... Oh, they're dark. We've come onto the Match Lake. Fish aren't really interested on the big lake. I think they're, as Paul was saying, it looks like they're getting up to spawn again, to be honest. I don't know much about it, but we've tried absolutely everything. So I'll come on to the Match Lake, try and get a carp for you, so we get one each for you soon. Oh yeah. Yeah, smart little dark common. So what I'll do, I'll sort myself out, and then we'll show you the fish. Right, I've caught myself a little carp, finally. It's been a struggle. I don't think the weather's helped in that, but we've both had one now from the Match Lake. The smaller stamp of fish in the Match Lake, but a carp's a carp, and we've got there in the end. Yeah, really nice little dark, same as the one Paul had. Really nice. Put up a good fight. Put up a really good fight. So definitely a worthy blank saver anyway. Right. Right, I'll get him back, and then we've got a football match. Who is it? Germany, France?
Yeah, Germany.
Yeah, get him back, he's waited long enough. Right, boom.
So there we go. First fish out the main lake, £20 2-ounce common. It's been mega difficult fishing. Conditions have not been good at all. Tried the zigs for them, tried them on the bottom, solid bags. What I've ended up doing is, hey, lively one. So what we've ended up doing is fishing the bar to my right. And basically catapulting little PVA bags onto it with some micro pellet, some 12mm scope squids. Been baiting that up for the last sort of like probably 18 hours. I put a rig on it tonight, and eventually one of them's had it. So job done. Let's get this little beauty back.
that's the session over with. Devine Fisheries. We've been on the specimen lake. Just completed our 48-hour session. Had a couple. Flitted over to the match lake. Technically, it's job done. Paul's had one last night. What do you reckon to the fishery in general?
Fishing, it's like a typical sort of like farm pond fishery, if you like.
Yeah.
You know, it's obviously what they do out of farmland. Lovely, picturesque place. You know, facilities are good. It's nice and secure as regards to sort of like your cars and your gear.
Yeah.
Toilet, showers on site. Can't really ask for much more, can you? You know,
No.
the match lakes. Obviously, that's where we're sat on now. It's absolutely stunning place, isn't it?
Yeah. Could be anywhere, couldn't you?
Yeah,
really?
yeah. You know, you're not hearing traffic and stuff like that. So yeah, it's nice and peaceful.
Yeah, really nice.
Pegs are nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
The path round it's all flagged, so there's it's not like a muddy cesspit.
Yeah,
It's,
better for the barrel.
Yeah, it's good on the barrow. So yeah, you can't fault it at all. You know,
Yeah.
we've seen some good fish, haven't we?
Yeah, I've seen some really good fish.
You know.
It's been really difficult to sort of entice them to feed. It's warm. It's sort of post spawning, I reckon, and yeah, they're not daft, but there is some big fish amongst them.
I think it's been challenging, hasn't it? Due
Yeah.
to the fact that the temperatures have been in the 20s. It's been sort of like 20 degrees right from 7 o'clock in the morning. Sun's
Yeah.
been out all day,
Yeah,
right through till sort of like 9 o'clock at night before it drops over the trees. You know, we threw everything at them really, haven't we? We've been fishing the zigs, adjustable zigs. You know, we've been going out stalking them, trying to prep little areas and get them in on them where we've seen them coming over.
yeah, we've tried absolutely everything, haven't we?
But
From the kitchen sink.
yeah, we have. I mean, it's not for the lack of trying. You know, I mean, obviously off that little gravel bar to my right hand side where my right hand rod's been, sat and observed the fish and watched them just almost sucking pellets out of PVA bags, not sucking them all in. You know, they're just having 10, 15 pellets out of a bag.
Tiny morsels.
Yeah, they're not feeding hard in any capacity whatsoever. We've seen them sort of like look like they're pairing up.
Yeah.
Probably going to spawn again, and that's not helped. Obviously they've got other things on their mind, haven't they? So I think just baiting up how I did last night, just literally putting some little PVA bags out, little like ping pong ball sizes over the bar and what yours in it. That's produced a bite at the end of the day.
Yeah, it got the job done, didn't it?
Yeah.
For observation and I suppose like work as well. I mean, we have literally thrown the kitchen sink at them.
Yeah, we have. I mean, it's deserved that one fish. Been deserved.
Without a doubt. Effort's been 110%. I think once the weather's a bit more sort of agreeable for the carp fishing, it's good for us, isn't it? Nice and warm and sunny, but it's hindered the fishing somewhat on it. But I think that there's really decent fish to be had, and I think when the weather's a bit more agreeable, I reckon we'll be back.
Yeah, once that thunder, that rain comes in tonight, it'll change the fishing. If we was on here say from tomorrow, I think it'll be a different ball game. The next few days we'd probably stand a much better chance of catching them.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. You can't pick this. We've got that allotted segment of time, and we've got the weather what we've got.
Yeah.
And
you've got to try and make the most of it.
Exactly.
You've got the time you've got when it is, and anyway, mate, job done.
Yeah,
and,
no worries.
Buzzing, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So Devine Fisheries, Accrington. Details obviously through the video. I'll put links and stuff in the description. Any questions, obviously, you'll be able to contact them with the information I'll leave in the description. But thanks for watching. Say Carp and Iger out.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Nah. Carp and Iger and Paul out.
See you later.